Hey guys, what's up? It's KOKOStern with something about Dota, and today we're going to talk about the update First Blood, and I'm even with the red shirt, red and blood relates. Yes, well, it came out last week, and there's a couple of cool new things. It came in not too much, but a couple of cool things that happened. Most importantly for me is the item purchases can be made at the secret shop if the courier is at that location without selecting the courier. That's huge for me. It sounds stupid, but that's like it makes it so much more comfortable. There was something else with the courier that I'm not even completely sure of. I think there was something else with the courier that was really cool that added to that and made the courier super useful right now. But I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't matter. The courier is more useful. That's the most important thing that came out of the update. Which it doesn't sound like much, but for me it is. And outside of that, there is the upgraded items can be disassembled, which obviously means there's a ton of stupid little exploits that you could do right now when people are doing, and then there's going to come in a hotfix to fix all those stupid things. It's not a huge thing, and it's something very, very specific. I mean, when it happens that you get an item that you didn't mean to get and you can't disassemble it, it's such a it doesn't really happen. You have two items. And when you get the item that finishes both of them, it happens in such rare occasions, so freaking specific that I don't think it's the biggest thing in the world, but it can happen, and that's why this thing is important to fix even those very specific cases. So it's a thing that causes all kinds of stupid little exploits that now Valve needs to fix, but that's fine. And aside of that, there is the neutral creeps now properly use cast animations and cast times and animations, which is actually pretty cool. It makes jungling a lot more interesting because you can actually anticipate it and you can actually respond to those cast animation. Think what I actually had for me. Think about Lycan in the jungle, where you have two wolves as well as yourself. That's 3 characters, which is 3 characters around them is the proc for the centaur to actually stun you or the hellbear to clap you. So you can actually now come in, have the 2 wolves attack him, come in, and then he starts it up, and then you move backwards, and then the stun and the damage obviously does not hit you, and then you can come back in. You can actually bait it out right now because of those cast times, which makes it pretty useful and pretty cool, and makes sense that they have cast times instead of just, oh, 3 boom. I mean, there's 3 boom. It happens immediately. So it's a lot cooler. And probably the actual thing that's really big is enabling Medusa in Captain's Mode. Oh, Medusa in Captain's Mode. I actually love Medusa, so I'm really excited for her. A lot of people are now pointing at the Alliance versus Team Liquid game for the We Play, in the We Play tournament that was cast by BTS. It was a 20-minute game. Spoilers, it was a 20-minute game that Team Liquid pretty much stomped Alliance completely. And a lot of people say, oh, it was the Elder Titan and Medusa destroying them. It was, but it was also that Alliance had a terrible draft and played like shit. They really played badly. I mean, they did stupid things and were not efficient, and they just played badly. So they got stomped because they should have gotten stomped no matter what the other team had. But with that said, don't get me wrong. Team Liquid did destroy them, and Team Liquid destroyed them. Not only Alliance lost in that sense. It was mostly the Elder Titan build and the Medusa build that were the interesting things to look at. Elder Titan actually didn't go for the stomp at all because they said there's other heroes that can do that pretty well, and the stomp is, outside of that, she's pretty shitty. And the fact that you can go very early on with that, man, I cannot remember the name of his ability that removes your armor and magic resistance. That's insane early on, and his Astral Spirit thing, is it called Astral Spirit? His Spirit thing is obviously a really great damaging nuke, which allows for him to move faster once it gets back and deal a lot of damage, which is very crucial for early game ganks, and the fact that he gets it very, very fast and have, by going mid and actually getting a level advantage is really, really cool. It's a great way to play that hero, and Boba destroyed pretty much. He did very, very good job. With that said, there was also the Medusa that didn't go for Mystic Snake at all and just screw Mystic Snake. It's a shitty skill. Let's not get it. And she just went for Mana Shield as well as the Split Arrow and was effective, which is pretty cool because Medusa is one of those heroes that she's a very hard carry that needs a ton of farm to be effective. And the question is, can you get her to be effective earlier on? With those two maxed out very early, no Mystic Snake whatsoever, it's kind of questionable, but we saw that once she has her ultimate, she's like, oh, you want to gank me? Button. And then it's a lot more difficult up to the point where she can turn around and just kill you. And it was obviously in a game where they were winning anyways, so her doing that was pretty much like really, really destroyed Alliance, what was left of Alliance, and they were very much far behind from the get-go. But that's pretty damn cool, and I'm excited to see more of that. There's also the local play, and there's Captain's Draft. Captain's Draft is a cool new mode, nothing too much to talk about. It's fun, it's nice, it's a new mode. It's good. And the local play is actually something that we do want to talk about. It's really cool that you have that ability if you have bad internet. The thing is that you still need a connection, an internet connection, in order to use local play, at least right now. And I understand it. Some people are saying, what the hell are you doing, Valve? But I understand it because it has a good reason. Valve doesn't want to completely lose the control that they do have over Dota. In a way, they want to give you the most, they're a very open company in every which way. They want to give you that option, but they don't want to allow for people to just completely not care about Steam as a client at all, just create their own clients with LAN, the same way that was with Warcraft 3. You didn't have to have Warcraft 3 at some point to play Dota. You could just a dedicated Dota and just play a dedicated Dota server or client and just play with people via LAN or whatever it was that wasn't the Warcraft, the BattleNet from Blizzard. So Valve doesn't want to completely dislodge anyone who wants to play on LAN from Dota and Steam, so they don't have proper just 100% LAN. It might be in the future because they do allow for those things, and they're nice people. But we'll see what happens. I'm okay with this. At least there's some semblance of local play in the game. And there's the armory for items. I don't even care because I don't even care. And that's pretty much it. So that's the First Blood update, pretty much, as far as I'm concerned. And also talking about firsts, I actually had a couple of days ago my first time that I actually had a casting job that I really got paid for. That properly, like, okay, we want you to do this and we'll pay you this. And I did that, and it was really, really cool. It was really, really cool, and obviously I'd like to have more of those. But it was a good thing, and it comes just at a time where I'm really thinking about a priority shift as far as I'm concerned, in terms of I'm going into a game design class, and I want to put most of my focus there instead of casting and making videos. And I also wrote a blog about it, a little article up on my website. A blog? Well, I should read my blog. I feel terrible about saying that, but I did write a blog post, and it's pretty cool that it comes just at the time as I'm saying I want to put this aside a little bit. So I'm still going to do casting, I'm still going to make videos for those of you who actually enjoy those things and watch these things. Then I'm going to keep doing them, so no worries there. But if I'll ever have to choose, it'll be game design more so than making videos. That's just the priority shift that I'm doing right now, because I think it makes more sense. And we'll see where it goes, we'll see where it takes me. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!